Taurus, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising sign. Now, this is an energy reading. So whoever you are that's called to it, this message is for you. There's something here that you need to hear. And I am going to do a 7-day play-by-play so that you know how it all unfolds. Taurus, this is where your message begins. All right, welcome guys. Thank you for tuning into my channel. My name is Michelle and this is Born Without Boundaries Tarot. I'm going to divide this deck and then whatever cards fall out, that's going to be part of the message. This is just how I roll here. If you're looking for a personal message, you need a personal reading, I do provide those. Check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. And you can book and schedule right there, whatever time is convenient for you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please remember to subscribe and ring that notification bell. Remember to select all notifications so that you will get notified when I go live and you can get free tarot card readings here. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. We're almost done. We have time to collaborate. This card has been coming out a lot lately, actually. It's sort of a beautiful energy that says at this point, you want to go further, you're going to have to merge your energy with somebody else's energy. It doesn't have to be romantic. In fact, we have ants pictured here. So there's just this energy of, you know, ants, they live in their colony. They get a lot done, but they get it done in partnership. And so what the universe could be telling you right now, and in part is telling you, is that the way forward is somebody else. And it's not about using them. It's not about losing yourself to them. It's about realizing that there's only so much that you can do. And there's only so much that you can see. And so if you want to go further, you're going to need a partner. This could be romantic. Let's get into the specifics. There's lots happening in the past. Anything in the future? Okay, not yet. That's interesting, Taurus. Time to collaborate. Here we are. Where have we come from? We have be fearless and bold. This is Aries energy, which is your independence. It's your independence in terms of your individuality. Like starting something, you're being a self-starter, being self-motivated, getting out there, not needing anybody else's permission, just like having a focal point and going after it. It's fire energy. So it really does see the future, and it's so future focused. It doesn't sit there to think, am I going to be okay? Do I need somebody to come along with me? So this is something in the past. This is going way back. Like this could be years ago. This sense of being fiercely independent. And then we have lay a solid foundation. So your fierce independence laid a solid foundation. This is Virgo energy. This is work. And together it could be work ethic. This sense of not needing anybody else, or thinking that you didn't need anybody else, or building something on your own, working on your own, like a sense of personal motivation. I see a lot of really actually great and brave and focused energy here, or it's saying you spent a long time by yourself. Could have been from many, many years ago. Could have been as a child. You did a lot on your own. You had to be self-motivated. Maybe you were naturally self-motivated. And then we have trust in the magic. And this is Aquarian energy, something new, something unique, something like a new birth, like a cleaned off version, purified in a way. Trust in the magic. Oh, we have 666. You know what that number means? Whenever you see it, even biblically, it doesn't mean what everybody says it means. But that's a number that is there to communicate to you that you were focused too much on the tangible world. You were focused too much on the things that you may have had or not had, on the money, on the banking account, on whatever it was. You were focused too much on those things. The things were too much of a focal point for you. And they could have been to a point of distraction. And so, even though there could have been a lot of material success, at what cost? And then we have Spirit has a plan. And so intervention not too long ago. I would say maybe this is a couple of years ago at the most. So you have fierce independence, but almost like to the point of imbalance. I don't know who this could have been, parents. This could have been when you were a kid. Could have been far back. And then we have more recently this almost awakening that started to happen, or a shift you probably started to feel, where it's just like, oh, what I want and what I can get out of things, I'm going to start to learn. There's some intervention here that says that's not going to be enough. There's an awakening that started, and now we have time to collaborate. You go from being fiercely independent, I've got to do all this by myself because if I don't, I'm not good enough. Very imbalanced energy, to time to collaborate. Now I want to work with somebody. Now I see the value in working with somebody. This is after the awakening, and it's almost like this is the beginning of a new phase in your life, Taurus. Whoa. Let's get into the 7-day play-by-play. Okay, so what's going on this week? Lots of opportunities, or something is coming in really quickly. This could be Cupid's arrows. This could be a sense of something all at once bum rushing you. Something happening fast. This is the Scorpio energy. This is an ending that hits you quickly, or something extreme, and a feeling of extreme intensity. This could also be a dynamic change. So, in other words, if this is a dynamic change that happens in you, Taurus, it feels out of the blue, but it's actually been a long time coming. And that's why it's striking so fast, not because, the universe wants to knock you on your ass, but because this has been building for a long time. And if you really think about it, it has. Though it's going to feel like all of a sudden it's just shaking your world. It's been on its way for a while. This is when it arrives. It's not going anywhere, Taurus. So this is an extreme change. So, okay, how does this impact Taurus then? Day 2. Day 2. There's some change in your life, or maybe even the world at large, that suddenly makes everything hit you like a ton of bricks and makes you suddenly start to think in ways that you never thought before, realize things that you didn't even care about before. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles. So the 3 of Pentacles on day 2 is a decision to work very hard, a decision to start reaching out to other people for connection, or other people starting to discover you. This sense of, I'm not going it alone anymore, or I'm not going unnoticed anymore. Okay, Taurus, this could be the breakthrough that you have been pushing for. and relentlessly pursuing. Oh, this is a lot for day 2. Jeez. Bam, we have the Lovers. So yeah, we have some connection. This is Spirit has a plan. This took a long time. It's almost like all of a sudden you are knocked on your ass by probably another person. And now all of a sudden it feels like everything slowed down. Or it's been a long time coming because you were so intent on just standing in your own power. Could also be Virgo energy. And then we have the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is, there's a lot of confusion here. This is something that does hit you day 2 like a shit ton of bricks. And it slows the world down, and it's confusing because you thought, oh, look at everything in my world was wonderful. I was fine. But suddenly there's an appreciation that makes you feel dizzy. A dizzying appreciation for who you are and your value that suddenly comes to you on day 2. Holy shit. What about day 3? What about day 3? Bam! The 4 of Wands. Oh, something settles. Something's right there. Something becomes tangibly, passionately fixed. This sense of, I know what I want, and I know where I'm wanted, and I know where I belong. Finding something that feels like home. And then we have decisions made to go in a different direction. Oh, Taurus, your life is about to change big time. It is not going to be easy because you have a lot of responsibilities to just change, but the decision is fucking made. Come hell or high water, no matter how difficult it is, this is an awakening that creates a dynamic change in you. What the fuck? What about day 4? This is the Ace of Swords. And then we have the your certainty. So this is absolute clarity about where your future is headed, or clarity about where the opportunities are and where to look for them. As well as clarity that this is a huge opportunity and you can't let it roll by. And a sense of optimism and certainty in yourself. Could also be intel or realization, and this could be like the awakening, right? Time, day 4, this sense of, aha, now I get it. Or you're getting a message. But that stuff is about to come in, that this is where to be on what day. What about day 4? This is throwing yourself into the day-to-day of just absolutely loving everything about this circumstance and this new opportunity, and throwing yourself in and working really hard and starting to show productivity and maybe even a claim for what you've done. 9 of Wands in this situation is basically saying you opened yourself up. You're not even trying to block anything. And then we have the 6 of Cups. It's almost like you have this childlike innocence or childlike openness about you because you're so happy to be given this opportunity, doing this work, or value something so much. It's almost like no matter how much effort you're putting in, there's this energy of excitement with regards to it. It could also be that this is something that you have wanted since childhood. And that's why you're so open to it, because there's been so much preparation that when it comes, it doesn't matter what package it comes in or what hardship it comes with. You know that this opportunity is special. And so whatever has to happen happens, but you're going to grab this. Could also be in some ways delivered by somebody from your past that because of familiarity you would trust. So you would have that openness to doing this work with them or accepting this position or knowing you were appreciated. What about day 6? Yes, we got to get to day 7. Hold on. We have the beginning of a new chapter in your life. And the World card comes out to say this is like stepping through a portal in a way. Feels like it. Think of that metaphorically. I don't mean literally, but think about it metaphorically. Like, oh my God, in 6 fucking days, my life has completely changed. You have a new sense of permanence. You have a new sense of yourself. You have a new sense of tradition, and you have a new sense of what you want to sustain and who you want to be, right? And going out into the world. You have a sense of you that you didn't have before. What about day 7? Let's get the resolution to all this energy this week. How does it culminate? Oh, what the hell is that? We gotta get a moon card. Let's get a moon card, Taurus. Meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. This is actually a lot of peace, emotional peace, and show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. This is getting in touch in some ways with a highly creative part of yourself. And being able to either get the chance or being emotionally ready to just be everything that you are in the open and be honest about yourself. Something that you have gone through a lot to gain the strength to do. But this is really emotional stability because you have meditate and contemplate. It's almost like you're at peace with everything that you actually are. What an empowered day or time for you. What an empowered week for you. Let's get into what the heck this all means before we get into 7th day. Okay, but what is the big change? We have fork in the road, and this is legitimately like God is confirming you're about to meet somebody that is going to change your life. And it's a change that you're ready for. And maybe without them and their guidance, you wouldn't have known which road to turn down. But it is going to be certain this week because it's going to be the road that they pull you down. And it's not like pulling you down. No. You need to make this turn. This is fated. This is fated. Absolutely. Let's get into day 7. What is this fork in the road? Taurus, please click the link below and join me for the extended reading. You can also click the link. I will pin it to the top of the comment section. And if you can't find either one of those, just go to Vimeo right now and grab my new Taurus reading. I'll see you guys there.